What is up, guys? Josh here. Welcome back to Super Hexagon. Today we're going to be trying the first level once again. Our record is 71 seconds, 46 milliseconds. And I just kind of want to see, since I've been doing a lot of the Hexagonist, to be precise, I've done over 9.5 hours of Hexagonist. We're going to go back to Hexagon level 1, and we're going to see how far we can get with it being our best time, 71 seconds. This is already... Look how slow this is. This is so slow in comparison. It feels like this is like slow motion compared to Hexagon, or Hexagonist, sorry. It's picking up a little now, but it's still very slow in comparison. The only thing I could think of that I'd like really fuck up is if I accidentally like don't go far enough or go too far, But other than that, I'm pretty confident that we're gonna make it somewhat far. I hope anyways. We're already at half a minute. Yeah, this is so slow in comparison. The only thing that like kind of trips me out is when it does this and it turns into a square. That fucks me up a little bit. But other than that, it's like it feels so slow. Like, look how easy this is. We're already at almost a minute. And our record last time was 71. We got 63 in our first attempt. Holy shit. Okay, so I think I'll try this for approximately 20 minutes. And then I'm going to be doing 2 more videos after this. Whoops. Mouse got in the way. I'm going to be trying approximately 2 more videos of attempts for hyper mode in Hexagon and Hexagoner. I was planning on doing Hexagonist as well for hyper mode, but then I realized you actually have to complete the Hexagonist level in order to unlock the hyper mode for that, which I haven't done. So this video is kind of to make up for that, but also I just kind of wanted to test and see how far we can make it with us having learned or having better skills at the other levels that are harder. I feel like I remember my first YouTube video on this, and like I remember how difficult I thought it was back then, but like look how slow this is going. It's so much easier. Like in Hexagonist, sometimes I get 1 minute or 1 second 52 milliseconds, and that's like the very first obstacle to dodge, and I still somehow happen to lose at that sometimes. But this is just so much easier. It's so much nicer. I appreciate it. I did not realize it turned into a square. I feel like I can't even get mad at this level. Alright, it's picking up. We're at 50 seconds. It's almost like once I reach a minute, it automatically kind of turns into like the hyper mode version. I just killed myself. Okay, I think my only goal is really to beat the old record, because that's kind of like the obvious test of I've learned something in this game and I'm not just still shit at it. Back at 50 seconds. It still feels kind of slow actually right now. 58, 59, 60. Oh no, it doesn't go into like the Hexagon or the hyper mode once you reach 60. So here's where it picks up definitely. But we've already beat the record now. So we made our goal. We'll see how far we can get. 100 seconds would be nice. 78 seconds is what we're gonna get though. That was only 5 minutes of attempts. In other news, I'm kind of hoping to get the Some Days podcast rolling again with the original cast members when they can show up. But our friend Jet, he now lives in Vancouver basically, so it's kind of hard for him to come down. But we'll probably get our friend Tasha if she wants to become a regular host on the channel or on the podcast, because we are hosting it at her abode now. So since she's getting a kind of like studio built basically. But yeah, it's crazy. I actually feel like comfortable now commentating over this game because of how much slower it is. It still fucks me up, I think, sometimes, but I got to almost a minute there and I was just talking the whole time basically. But yeah, hopefully I can get the podcast up and running soon. I'm really hyped for it as well, because we can record music and shit in the studio too, even though it's gonna be garbage, but it'll still be fun either way. And yeah, so it's in the building process right now, I think. So we're just waiting on the text to tell us that it's done, and then my entire life will be spent there as well. Tell me if you notice a difference as well, that now that I'm playing the first level again, and if you've watched any of my other videos on the harder levels, because this is insane how much easier it is, right? It's not just me, right? Like, I've taken a break from this game too for a few days, and I still feel like this is still super easy. Whereas normally if I took a break from like the Hexagonist stage for too long, then I'd just turn to shit. New record. 81 seconds. Pretty good. I wonder if there's anything else I would like to say. Anything news or update worthy. So now that I'm pretty much done this series, the only thing I really have to upload is like League of Legends. So I think I need to get a new series going, or a new kind of game that I have in my list. I had a huge list at one point, but then I I scribbled out a shit ton of them because they're games that are too heavy for this current laptop to take. So when I get the new laptop in, I'll probably do more heavy games as well that I have downloaded off of Steam that I bought like a long time ago. I just never got to play. Like Outlast is a huge one that I would really love to play because it's a horror game and shit sounds exciting. I know it's old now. I wonder how old it is actually. It's probably like 4 or 5 years old now. But I still want to play it because when I watched PewDiePie do a playthrough of it, it looks scary as fuck, so that's exciting. Other than that, I also got like a bunch of Lego games, like Lego Hobbit, Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, and I think Lego Lord of the Rings, which I might do either stream or just a playthrough of. Streaming might be easier because I feel like it's a harder game to be able to cut and edit, so plus I do all the editing myself, so that eats up a shit ton of time as well. I've also been thinking of, for my TFT videos, or Teamfight Tactics in League of Legends. Wow, you actually, if you don't do it on time, you're slower than that pattern. I'm thinking of doing jump cuts for that instead of just leaving the raw file with the outro, because I think jump cuts are a lot more easier to keep you guys entertained in that sense, because otherwise you're just sitting through like 10 seconds at a time where nothing's happening or I'm saying nothing and it's just boring, right? So hopefully that cuts down those videos quite a bit, so they're more entertaining for what it is rather than boring. I wish I didn't have to give up this game. I kind of don't want to, but at the same time I think I really need to move on to other stuff. I tried it for 8.5 hours that one day, right? Well, that was over a course of multiple recording sessions, but it was still 8.5 hours, right? So insane shit. It actually got quite a few views for some reason. It's literally just me talking through the first, I think, a minute and a half maybe, and then other than that it's literally just gameplay with no talking, no commentary. It's literally just gameplay. It got views for some reason though. You son of a bitch, make me a sandwich. I restarted the recording, I think, and I didn't even look at it. Shit, almost died. Ah, 82 seconds, barely beat the record. So I have a feeling 100 seconds is not going to happen, but we still beat it by over 10 seconds, which is pretty freaking nice. It actually gets a lot harder, I think, or a lot faster once you pass the minute mark. At least a lot harder than I thought it would, considering how the pace is, like, at the start, like how it is right now. What are some games that I'm going to be playing for YouTube in the future? A lot of them are still currently indie games. I'm going to be playing Bunny Boiler, which is the part 2 basically to the Bunny Hill horror game that I played a while ago. I also got to play, I think it's called Billy's Adventure. I mentioned this in a previous video. The Thought Police Hotline episode 1 is also available, which I'm going to be playing. I don't know if I'm going to play it all through again or if I'm just going to skip to where I ended off with my videos. Not entirely sure how that's going to work. And then I also got to play, let's see, I want to go and play some more Adrian Dittrich games. I haven't played a game by him in a long time, which I want to do again because he makes a lot of games. And then I also got to play Glacial Fighters, which is a game by a friend as well. And then, yeah, I'm also thinking, I'm debating starting or continuing, maybe restarting my series on RL Craft and Minecraft. It's just a mod pack, but it's a very hard one at that, and I definitely struggled when I was playing it before, but you know, it was also very laggy. I had to pretty much allocate all RAM possible from my computer to the game in order for it to run, because otherwise it would just crash before it even loaded. You know what, with the beefy computer, I'm sure it'll be better, and I'm sure it'll run very smooth. You know what sucks the most about me getting my laptop at the time that it's estimated to be delivered at? Its estimated delivery was 2 months. So it's supposed to get here, I think, on January 13th, 2021, which is about a week into when all of my friends are back in uni. So it's not like I could play it with anyone or stream with anyone because they're all fucking doing school again. And that's even with the extra week they get. I still like, or I say extra week, but really, It's more like they shifted the schedule. They say it's an extra week, right? But they take a week out of summer and place it in winter break, and now sucks for those people, or sucks for I don't know. It's just literally shifted the timeline. It's not timeline. It's not an actual fucking break. It's a scam. God damn it. All right, we're gonna give it a few more attempts. We're just about at the 20-minute mark, so we're gonna give it a few more attempts because I've mainly just been talking, and we'll see how far we can get. So I'll say after this attempt, 2 more attempts, and that'll be the video, because this has been more of an update video than a really strict gameplay video, but still fun. Still had a good time talking. Fuck, man. Okay, 2 more attempts. What was that? I guess that counts. Alright, last attempt. Fuck, I hope I don't flub it, because, man, I just hope I don't. 45 seconds. A minute. Fuck me, it went the wrong way. Well, I still came here to do what I needed to do, and I did it. Where we got a new record, 82 seconds, 59 milliseconds for level 1. Next video for this series, we're going to be trying the hyper mode for level 1 and then hyper mode for level 2, and then that will be it for this game. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, you can like, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel for more content. I post somewhat often. And other than that, I'll see you all in the next one. Josh out.